top hardest trainer in IFBB history is Ronnie Coleman. Number 2, Dorian Yates. Number 3, Greene. Boom! Like this video, subscribe to this channel, and click on the link in the description box below to sign up for the Tiger Fitness newsletter. Within a week of publishing this video, we will give out a $50 gift card to tigerfitness.com to one lucky person who does all of these steps. Boom! What's up, everyone? Marc Lobliner, tigerfitness.com. CEO! MTS Nutrition. I'm getting hot in here. About to take off all my clothes. I am getting so hot. I'm gonna take my clothes. Okay. Bring it down. Wax on, wax off. Karate Kid, for all y'all youngsters, y'all remember the fucking Karate Kid? Fucking Mr. Miyagiing that shit. Hey. Top 3 hardest trainers of all time in the IFBB. Top 3 guys who took training to the next level. Guys who went so far past the pain threshold they tore muscles. They needed hip replacement surgery. They've buried people in the gym, literally, who tried to hang with them. They've made other IFBB pros puke on the leg press. I've trained with all 3 of these gentlemen, and I gotta say, all of them are amazing. I trained with one of them in their prime. I trained with 2 of them past their prime. The bottom line is, when it came to doing a set, these 3 took their mindset, their focus, and everything they had, and they put it into that set. And that's what made them the 3 hardest trainers of all time in the IFBB. Who are these? I had to put an order on this. I really did. And I'm going to name them in the top 3 right now. Then I'm going to explain to you why they made my top 3. Number 1, top hardest trainer in IFBB history is Ronnie Coleman. Number 2, Dorian Yates. Number 3, Greene. Start out with Ronnie Coleman. Training styles of these 3 individuals, vastly different. Ronnie Coleman trained each body part twice a week. Chest, shoulder, tricep, back, bicep, legs, boom. I believe that was it. Switched from barbells to dumbbells, workout to workout, but one thing you knew, Ronnie did not know what the fuck a deload was. Ronnie went hard in the paint. I believe it was 2003 when he first injured his back. When he injured his back, he kept training. It wasn't until 2015, I believe, that he had it surgically repaired. Since then, he's had double hip replacement. He's had a titanium rod in his back put in and then fixed because he broke it. After he was retired, he snapped it. Ronnie Coleman he's still training. Man cannot walk unassisted, but he's still training. He's still training relatively hard for what he's gone through. Ronnie Coleman, the unbelievable 800-pound deadlift for 3 reps, 3 weeks out from the Mr. Olympia. Ronnie Coleman will go down forever in history as the hardest trainer who paid the biggest price as far as his injuries are concerned. Granted, there were some like Jean-Pierre Fou, who actually was doing a photo shoot with Per Bernal and his leg bent backwards. Very bad situation. Broke his knee, ended his career. Ronnie Coleman, back surgery multiple times, double hip replacement. He's still going through surgeries, can no longer walk assisted. But Ronnie will not only go down as the hardest trainer of all time, but also to most, including most people on stage right now in the IFBB at the Olympia stage, the greatest bodybuilder of all time, no doubt. Dorian Yates. I trained with Dorian 2010. Dorian would be joking between sets. When it came time for Dorian's set, he's in. Laser-like focus. His eyes glaze over like a Krispy Kreme donut. That set is the only thing that's on his mind, and he channels everything. Everything he has into that set. And he squeaks out each rep. And you have to know exactly how to spot him. You go in there and you know that he just needs a little bit. You give him too much spot, he's going to get mad and yell at you after the set, not during. Takes away from his set. Dorian was a legend. Dorian trained different than Ronnie. Dorian did a 1 set to failure approach. We do 2 or 3 workup sets, then 1 set, not just beyond failure, but beyond any conceivable threshold of pain. Ronnie tore his triceps a couple times. Dorian tore his triceps a couple times. And Dorian also had a lot of nagging injuries. He can now be found doing yoga and other kinds of activity. But Dorian, in my opinion, he's my favorite Mr. Olympia. Didn't have the greatest physique, structure. Didn't have the greatest genetics. He's even been heard saying in interviews with Flex Wheeler and with Kevin Levrone that they would have beat him if they would have trained harder. They're probably right. Dorian Yates, number 2. Number 3 is a man who doesn't train anywhere near the same as those two. Greene. I trained with Kai when he was, well, in his peak. Pre his last Olympia, before his last Arnold win. Kai has the endurance, lot lighter weight, lost a lot of weight, no injuries. Now, when I say lighter weight, Kai is still lifting multiple times what most average lifters do. Comparing him to Ronnie and Dorian, half the weight probably. Talk about cardio. Kai will run circles around anybody in the gym for endurance. Trisets, drop sets, supersets, you name it. Kai is and was, in my opinion, the most endurance and functional bodybuilder at that level, winning the Arnold Classic of all time. A man who does the splits on stage. A man who trains with endurance I've never seen before. A man who in the off season does over 2 hours of cardio. Kai is all about endurance, conditioning, and basically just another way of making it happen. Injury risk is much lower, and he gets it done. Guys, who do you think? Who do you think top 3 intense trainers are? Was I on? Was I off? Okay? I want y'all to click on the link below. Remember, when you comment on an article in Tiger Fitness on our website, on our content site, you get a rewards point. That rewards point goes towards free stuff. Be sure to do that. Comment, be a part of our community, or worst case scenario, comment right here on YouTube, Facebook, or wherever you're watching this. Who do you feel the top 3 are? Top 3 hardest trainers in IFBB history, and do you think I was right? Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm Marc Lobliner, TigerFitness.com, and that's not a game.